All right, so this is Randy. I just met Randy in the street. Hi, Randy.
How are you?
Randy's got a great little,
Siberian Husky?
let's see, Siberian Husky right here. Very good looking. So anyway, so Randy stops me in the street and he says, "Who is that man over there?"
I ask because I see this image everywhere, and I feel like I shouldn't be ignorant of somebody with such, range and presence in my area. So, unfortunately, our cultures are very separated, so I'm pretty much ignorant about everything that defines you all.
Beautiful. So I asked Randy, I said, well, before we talk about who he was, what do you see in the picture? And what do you see in the picture?
Strength.
Strength. I love that. So this man's name was Rabbi Menachem Schneerson. He lived in Brooklyn, Crown Heights, Eastern Parkway, and Kinsgton for about 50 years, from 1941 till his passing in 1994. He was a spiritual leader of this community and really of worldwide Jewish people, and also like humanity. Like he really thought about the future and the integrity of all human beings in terms of us all being created by God and expressing divinity in this world and creating an ultimate kind of like alignment in this world through all people living by the 7 Noahide laws: not to murder, not to steal, not to this, the Noahide laws that are laid out in the Torah, and all Jewish people observing all the commandments that they're meant to be. So he was a very, very powerful presence, a holy man, and people would come to him from all walks of life: Jew, Gentile, black, white, for blessings, for guidance, for advice, and never went on a day of vacation in 50 years. And he's known as the Lubavitcher Rebbe. The Lubavitcher Rebbe.
What does that mean?
It means the guru or spiritual master of this. Lubavitch was a certain town in Russia, a certain community, a certain spiritual sect, a certain path amongst Jewish people. But he was really the most influential Jewish leader probably in the last 2,000 years. And he lived right here around the corner. So if you see strength in this picture, you're definitely getting who he was.
His spirit speaks to it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like a fool for not knowing this any sooner, and I appreciate you taking the time to explain it to me.
Yeah. The key is what he stood for was every individual like me and you inhabiting this world in such a way that reflects God's will, so that this world becomes really a godly space. That's what he stood by, that's how he lived, and that's what he inspired.
So we're all basically trying to catch up to him.
Pretty much.
Well, his leadership, goes beyond religion.
Right.
Apparently. So,
yeah. Totally.
And people like that need to be known,
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate this, man.
Yeah, I mean, for the Jewish people, it assumes the form of religion, but his vision and his idea of reality and humanity was informed by the Torah, by the 5 books of Moses, but it was a global vision. Like the Torah was his let's say source of wisdom or higher consciousness that he used as the reference point. But what he gleaned from the Torah was a universal message, and a message of that this world is meant to be a godly place, period. Jew, Gentile, doesn't matter. And that's for each individual to kind of, he really wanted for every individual to get that the buck ends with them.
Yeah.
And how they choose to live, and the decisions that they make in their everyday life, and how decisive that is throughout all of consciousness. So, yeah, that's who he was. That's what he is.
I like it.
Yeah, with a message like that, kind of never dies. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
The message reverberates and just ripples through consciousness, through the lives of the people that he touched, and the lives of the people who were touched by the people who he touched. And we're having this conversation right now, kind of like continuing to expand the echo, so to speak, of that message, of that stand.
Can you tell me his name one more time?
Rabbi Menachem
Schneerson.
Schneerson.
Yeah. Well, thank you much, man. I appreciate this.
You're welcome.
I've been wanting to ask this question for a long time.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
don't know why I hesitated.
Very
But,
cool.